Morning worlds from a very, very wet Bigoton. It is extremely wet. It's been wet for almost a week. Roll the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Oh, make sure I don't hit the gate on the way out. So, I was going to film riding over the Childers today, and this morning was looking pretty good. And then by about 10:30 or thereabouts, the rain's come and it hasn't bloody stopped. So I'm now going to drive the boat over, which is has a few leaks just like a boat does. Since I've put the new back tyres on, she actually handles like a bloody boat. It's sort of because the rear profiles, the rear tyres. The rear tyres that I put on the boat are like about that much higher, which means they're forcing the front end right the way down and putting extra weight on the front end, which I've still only got 6-cylinder springs in here. So she's tending to do a lot of that, and I'm finding it kind of awkward to hold her in a straight line. I'm hoping once I get a bit of wear on those tyres it'll all settle in. So she's definitely running better since I put the new, changed the distributor over with a new set of points in it. Probably done. Jeez. I can't remember when I put the motor in. Geez, there's a lot of water around. Hope the road doesn't get cut between now and getting over and back. Probably put anywhere between 8,000 and 10,000 miles on them, that last set of points. And the distributor was really, really badly worn. Like the up and down movement got, it was about that much on the shaft. It was massive. Yeah, there is no way I was going to get a bike riding today, and apparently it was going to be like this for the next 8 days. So this morning, while we weren't having any rain, or in between the few light showers, I actually got up on the roof of the bus and I used some green sealant that I used when we were renovating the bathroom. Like you put it behind you, you cover your you cover all your plasterboard with it. So it's like it's not a wetting agent, it's a sealing agent. So you cover all your plasterboard. And so sort of seals your bathroom in. So that was bloody expensive. It's about $130 for a tin of that shit, and I had about that much left in the bottom of the tin. And I've had it there since we've done the renovation over a year ago. Hang on. So anyway, I got up there with a paintbrush and I started painting all the seams, any little rust bits that I had. Where the solar panels were mounted onto the roof with the brackets, so I just painted everything with this green stuff, and about half an hour later, the rains came, no water leaks. So it appears that I've actually sealed that up. So that's good. I just got flashed. But I think it's a car that knows me. I don't think there's coppers anywhere or water over the road. I think I just got flashed because that car knows me. It's a Bigoton car. So the bump on my head's slowly coming good. Yeah, fast Jimmy. Things do come in threes, and it was threes. Firstly, I got home and that annex had just completely fucking collapsed. Like that big centre pole had just torn itself in half like a goddamn banana. So that was number one. Then later that night when I was in the bus, I was doing something, I went to bend over, grab something off the floor, and I headbutted the corner of one of my shelves that the models sit on, just smacked straight into the corner. corner of it, full tilt, sliced my fucking head open, bled like a bastard. And I had no idea what was going on. 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 I had no idea what was going on then the third one was I got up next morning and out of nowhere the bus had all about 4 extra water leaks it never had. So yeah, things do come in threes. So the annex is still not sorted, but I do have it supported. Oh, actually no, well actually really makes that 4 because I got home from the ride to Gayndah the other day and my editing program had completely shit itself. That's why I put out those 2 very short Try that again. That's why I put out those 2 very short videos, damn and eggs, because anything over 3 minutes, my laptop, my brand new $3,000 laptop, wouldn't process a video. Anything over 3 minutes couldn't do it. So this is why you buy from a reputable dealer and not from Officeworks or somewhere like that with no, excuse me, from Officeworks or somewhere like that where you have no real customer support. I bought from a company called Metabox. So I rang them up and I was talking to a guy and they sent me some drivers and that didn't work. And then so eventually, after him talking to me for about 10, 15, 20 minutes, and I said, mate, is there any way we can, you can remote access my laptop? He said, sure we can. So I downloaded this program on ShareView or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. Hang on. Gave him the password. He took control of my laptop, and 4 hours later, 4 hours, my editing program was working again. You had to do a fair bit to it, and there was a couple of reboots and uninstalled software and reinstalled software, so definitely thank you, Stewie. Without him I wouldn't have had this new laptop, and apparently it was an update download that had some conflicts with my program, so I only do my editing in Windows 10 Windows Editor. I don't use Adobe or any Flash Windows editing software. I just use Windows 10. Maybe that's why my videos look so crappy, because there's really not a lot to them. They're videos, and that's literally it. I don't do all the fancy shit that all the big YouTubers do. But anyway, so yeah, we got that working for me, which so that was sort of the third thing. And the bus water leaks, well, that was sort of another thing on top. So yeah, basically, the annex shit itself. Then I smacked my head, and then my video editing decided to stop working. And then, and number 4, yeah, and then the bus started leaking like a goddamn sieve. I had water leaks I never had before. So yeah, luckily I got up today and got onto that with the that green shit, that bathroom sealer stuff, because that really has made a difference. And yeah, it's not leaking anymore. So rain seems to be easing up a bit, but it's consistent. It's going to be rain for the next like 7 to 8 days, they're saying, up here. I mean, everything's so green. I mean, it's not that green that, you have after a little light rain and everything goes a little nice green, and then shortly after that everything starts turning green. This is like a really rich, deep green colour. Everything is just like, we've probably had at least 3 to 4 inches of rain in the last few days, easily. And we've probably got another 3 or 4 to come. And it's not even cyclone season yet. I've also noticed the drop in RPM. I'm holding 60 mile an hour instead of running at 2.8, 2,800 RPM. I'm basically running at 2,500 RPM now for the same 100k, 60 mile an hour. So hopefully that transfers into fuel savings. Childers, do you ask? Well, even if you don't ask, I'll tell you anyway. Fucking cigars. Yes, Ross, I'm listening. You're so proud of me for quitting tobacco, and I did. Over 2.5 years of no tobacco. Saved on around 20 odd grand, thereabouts. Yep, I did. I have. So, thanks to my George's sister Shells, who informed me she works in a tobacco shop and she was going to send me some cigars as a prezi. What's this cunt doing? That never showed up. Ever since then I've had this biting nag to go and get cigars. So anyway, I did. I found that... Oh, this fucking window's fogging up bad. Coles in Childers sell cigars. There's a shop in Maryborough I can go to that sells cigars. And if I really want to wait about 4 or 5 days and pay extra for postage, I can actually get them online. And I thought, well, you know, maybe it's time. So my last cigar I had about 5 nights ago. That was the last one I had. So I've stopped, but my old tenant Joe was supposed to show up today for a funeral. She was going to come stay the night. It would have been a good night to kick back, just chat, maybe have a fire outside, and so forth. Well, obviously none of that's going to happen now. And the weather the way it is, she decides she's not coming up anyway. Which I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to be travelling from Sin City all the way up to here. Let's hope this guy's spinning left. Slowing down like he might be. Come on, put your indicator on, buddy. Oh, fucking not. Bugger. Oh, I've got to get up and get past him now. I'm not following him through the death zone, it'll be terrible. Death zone. Just as easy to come unstuck in a car as a bike. That's when you got wet roads. Well, I got brand new rubber under the back of this thing. Big, thick, chunky tyres. I had 2 1.5s and I've now got 2 3.5s under there. Big chunky rear tyres. So, but this road still does get bloody slippery. And now I've passed that poor little 4-wheel drive ute. I need to get a bit of mileage in front of him. I do not want to be slipping out on these corners. This thing's doing about 10 miles an hour. Oh no, fucking way am I? Shot at it. Right here. Alright, touchdown shoulders. Come on, there's nothing coming. Busy. Alright, we're touchdown shoulders. Now just got to find a car park. I hate shopping centres. You just want to go right down the bloody back. Get away from everyone. There you go. Touchdown, shoulders. Make sure I'm all locked up. Rightio, worlds. Catch you on the way out. Later. Bye. That was nice and quick. Have a bit of clean fucking rags of what my windscreen with. So I ended up with 5 packets of Windham shorts. Right, let's get out of here without hitting anything. The way I turned in, easier to go all the way around. Oh, that feels good. Might have a few drinks tonight. So I better say my usual shout outs without running this nice little old lady over. First and foremost, g'day Oscar and Pete. I hope you're okay, mate. Brother Ross, there you go, mate. Yeah, I know you're so proud of me for giving up the ciggies, but I find cigars are something different. But it's smoking, so yeah, don't be mad at me. I do it because I want to and because I can. I'm still glad I don't smoke cigarettes, but I do love these. These are just fucking awesome. They really are. So sorry, Brother Ross, saying. Don't be mad at me. I love my cigars. I'll stop for 5 days or something again. Maybe I'll stop for a week. I only had it in my head to get these anyway because Joe was supposed to be coming up today, and I was going to sit down and we're going to light the fire out the back and have a few drinks, and I was going to have a nice few cigars and chat to Joe. And anyway, I made up my mind that was going to happen, and then anyway, before I left, I found out Joe's not even coming up. So too late. The seed was planted. I want my cigars, so that's why I'm here. God, it's black out there, so now I'm glad I didn't ride over. Fast Jimmy, how you going, mate? Paul, I've been scrolling through the internet looking for a low loader, or what you guys call in the States a low boy, to go behind the truck, because I've just picked my big dozer model coming today, and I'm not starting actually. I just finished the Camaro. I was doing this Camaro and just nice and carefully, it was a Revell model, which is good. It was going together nicely. I don't know whether it was just because it was been cold and damp weather, but the paint job just went to shit and ended up, I had black all over the model, and at this stage it's probably one of the worst models I've done. It just went to shit on me, like, oh, really? But anyway, my big dozer showed up today. I bought a dozer and a low loader kit. It was 170 bucks from a guy. And 2 weeks after it hadn't arrived, he actually emailed me and said, mate, my dad's sick. I've got no time to post this thing, and just cancel the order. So anyway, of course I had to have the kit. So anyway, I picked up a dozer for like 65 bucks. But now I don't have a low loader to go with it, so I've been scrolling through the internet. They do have them over there in the States, but we don't have them here in Australia. They don't have them low boys. So. But while I was scrolling, that's what I was getting to, Paul. While I was scrolling through that, I came across a heap of the boat model you sent me, and they range from anywhere from like $35 in the States up to like $65 in the States. So I hope you didn't pay too much for it. They pass this ambulance. I've still got another 3 cars to build. I've got Al's 66 fastback 350 Mustang. I'm not even going to attempt that until the weather starts warming up. I don't know whether it's because I'm using shitty spray can paint or the clear. I'm putting clear over. It seems that the clear is wrecking the paintwork. And the glue that I use, anytime you put a touch of glue on any of the models, it just melts the paint straight off. It just fucks it. So when it comes to doing L's 350 Shelby, the GT 350 Shelby Mustang, I want that. I want to do a bloody perfect job on that. So hi L's down in Brizzy. Young Shawnee. Good to see you working the arse off the other night at the pub, mate. That was a great night. I stayed at home about 1:30 in the morning after buying everyone on the bar shots. Ended up being $170 a night. But I don't do that very often. Grab a tinny, old mate. Take it over to you. So if anyone was really wondering why I did actually shut down for that 4 days, like literally just shut down, it was just internet overload. I joined a couple of political groups over these vaccine mandates and shit that we're all fucking sick of. We're fucking sick of it. Let's open the fucking country up. God, our Queensland bloody Premier Palaszczuk, she needs a goddamn hot lead injection just like Andrews does. These premiers, they're all fucking little Hitlers, every one of them. God, this van's all over the fucking road. And he's holding me up. God, this guy can't drive for shit. Look at him all over the fucking road. 635 ZFA. I'm glad I'm not on the bike gunking with this guy coming at me. Look, all over the fucking road. Getting past this prick as soon as I can. Look at this, all over the fucking road. Oh my God, look at that. I'll be getting past this arsehole as soon as I can. Oh God. I thought he was going to run into the barrier then. This van's an accident waiting to happen. Zebras fuck antelopes. Take him here, not enough room. righto, bossy. As he said, they're all going to hang, and they're going to start at the top and work their way down the food chain and bloody hang these bastards. And so they should. Tyranny against the country. And now what they're doing to the poor old Indigenous, they bloody, the army's gone in, held them down and jabbed them. And they're also brought the army in and taken them off to concentration camps. Wow. Jesus Christ. Are you serious? Well, actually they are. And that's the fucking problem. They are serious. They are doing it. Angie, mate, I'm not coming over tomorrow. It's going to be another day like today tomorrow. It is. So, and I don't fancy dragging mattresses and that up and down your driveway into the shipping container in weather like this. It's just things are just going to get covered in mud and shit. It's just not worth it. So sorry, I really don't see the point of coming over tomorrow. Not when it's going to be like this. So we're coming up through the cutting, my favourite part of the trip home. And normally we break out to see beautiful Mount Walsh over there on the left, behind those couple of pine trees. Well, there is no Mount Walsh. It doesn't exist today. It's not there. My window's as foggy as fuck. Touchdown. Omaha. And if you don't know what that's about, that's from Convoy. So, rightio worlds, home safe and sound. Yep, like I said, don't be mad at me, brother Ross. Just what I do. Doesn't mean I'll be on them forever. So, anyway, worlds, thanks to everyone that did message me looking for me to make sure I was all right. I really do appreciate that. So, rightio worlds, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I'll catch you later. Bye.